I'm Lindsey Pellicacci. I'm a second-year PhD student in the English program at Stony Brook University. Allow me to share some information about myself to SBU. Originally, I'm from... Then I lived in... Now I live in St. James. Not that one. I live in St. James, New York. About a 15-minute drive from campus. My interests include modernism, film studies, gender studies, age studies, and new media approaches to scholarship. If I could pick any book to turn into a movie, I would pick this one. Literally every time it snows, I think of Michael Fury. I bought the flowers myself. All I had to do was let him have his way with me, and he would teach me everything he knew.
Oh, Mommy, baby wants to...
I'll have you know Bear is a master spooner. I do have those, yes. This is Brian.
Hi. My name is Brian Eberly, and I'm a second year at Stony Brook University in the English department. 20th century British literature, specifically modernism. I'm interested in the intersections of narrative and space. The Sound and the Fury, nope. Jacob's Room, who cares about protagonists anyway? The Sound and the Fury, what even is language? The Plague, the book we need right now. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesdays, anyone? If you fill in the blank with literally any of your favorite things, the statement will be true.
Like the dead priest as this lost, transcendental signifier that is really signaling the postmodern shift that we would later see in the later half of Ulysses, right? But that Joyce's, signaling some postmodernism, but that Joyce's modernism could not appropriately capture, so thinking and feeling like there's some hauntology there.
Can I go to the restroom? In all honesty, seminars tend to go over very well. Faculty members and your fellow graduate student peers alike tend to be incredibly kind and supportive. It's also great that in our department we're allowed to take, I think, up to 5 seminars out of the department. I also recommend taking 1 or 2 independent studies if your schedule allows, and particularly if the courses that are being offered don't speak to your unique interests. Last semester I took an independent study in film studies and it was incredibly rewarding. This semester I'm taking another independent study which is centered around the creation of a new web series. I've been developing this project with a team of 2 other graduate students, 3 undergrad interns, and 2 faculty mentors.
Oh, what's it called?
Why It Matters, Humanities in Action! The web series focuses on why the humanities matter today and how ideas from the humanities might spur positive change.
We've been privileged enough to have a lot of conversations with faculty in the English department, but we are hoping to branch out and eventually be able to talk to a lot of other faculty in a lot of other departments. The project's in its infancy, but we have very high hopes for what it's going to do. A big topic.
It is, and it's a necessary conversation to have because, let's face it, the job market is awful. But I don't think that's a reason to despair. I mean, obviously it's a bit anxiety-inducing, but I mean, I think it kind of spurs you to think of new creative solutions to you figure out what you can do with your degree that, maybe people haven't previously imagined. There's a lot of room for innovation, and Stony Brook is a great place, I think, to be allowed to be an innovator because they just sort of support that, of trusting us to have control of our own, intelligence and vision. It's something that I think our program is really strong in.
I like the friendliness at Stony Brook.
Honestly, I just love it here.
It always feels like You are well supported.
I hope that if you decide to come, you'll love it too. That's all for now. Hope to see you in the fall.
I'm sorry, my leg hurts so much.